if you ask a person that question, where are you now, that person's reply indicates the level of understanding they have. Could you explain a bit more about that?
It depends on we are thinking about the story or just the Dhamma. Where are you? See, nowhere, right?
It's thinking. It's a moment of thinking. Is that what you mean?
Can we say, where is she?
No.
Can we say, at the eye base? Because it's where it arises.
Yes, it arises at the eye base.
That's why there is the word Vatthu in Pali. The place or that which citta, cetasika is there, arising. Not on the air or at the arm, but it's at that very truth of a reality which is there for seeing to arise, only see. Can we think about what is seeing and where is it to really understand that it's nowhere at all? Because what is there arises as following, even it arises at that very point of rupa, very particular, but it's gone and so on. That's why we learn about to understand what is there. Where is citta? It's not in the air, on the chair or anything, but it is at moment when it's there arising. Only that particular object, Vatthu.
Right.
That's why all depends on understanding, no matter we talk about. For example, in Kathavatthu or Abhidhamma, see, they just ask this question and that question on and on and on. And sometimes it's right at first and then not right at the end of something like that, depending on the meaning of what they are talking about. Only the two of them know. No one knows until we consider about the question and the answer, because it's on this aspect or that aspect. Many aspects. Like we just talk about where is the seeing, see? It can be the question to understand clearer what we mean. There must be the place, the point that it arises there, but it's just condition. But when it's known, nowhere at all. Otherwise, it cannot be known if there is thinking about where it is. That's why when we talk about Dhamma, we can talk about any aspect, just to be reminded not to go away far from what we are now talking about, the truth of Dhamma. Otherwise, the other time, nothing about understanding the truth at all. When we don't mention it, talking about it, thinking about it. That's why it's time to be parami, foundation to understand the truth, little by little, firmer and firmer.
When we have the idea that we are in a place,
that's why we can talk about it. The question is, where am I? I, not in reality. So I am in the room, on the street, in the car or somewhere. But when we talk about reality, we know that now we don't talk about the car and the room or anything at all. We just talk about a reality, only one reality at a time. Arising, only what which appears and then gone.
the question can have two meanings: where is seeing, but also where I am. Those are different questions.
What is the benefit of thinking about where it is? For example, we think about the world. Where's the world? See, when we talk about anything like the world, where is it? So where is seeing? We might think about many things, like the eye, this and what by way of science or whatever. But in order to know that it's just so close right now, in order to getting closer and closer to the truth, it's not by thinking, but by understanding the nature of that which arises and see. It's there, not that which is seen. Usually at this moment, we just think about what is seen so wide, the sky and everything. But where is it, that which is seen? Not just to know where. It's not far away. It's so close right now. It's not just try to see it so close that it's there. But when it's there, to be known, it's not a moment of thinking away from this and that as a world full of skies and moon and stars and so on. But what is the world? It is moment of experiencing an object. And if we still feel far away, can there be a moment of understanding that which arises and see and gone? That's why it's not try to do or try to find out, but understanding what is meant by where is it. The same question as where is the world? Where is thinking? Where is hearing? Where is liking? Where is remembering and so on? It's so close. But it does not mean that we should. And when it appears, nowhere, nobody. Because what appears has to moment when it's there to be known. Just very, very rapidly, very quickly. For example, seeing right now. See? Where is seeing? It's not at that which is seeing at all. But it's just learn to understand the truth, to let go. Not try so hard to experience it. Or try to think very hard about how it conditioned and so on. But the nature of it is there as no one. So the point is to understand the truth of it. No one at all. There are different realities appearing, but it's not so close to the reality which is there so very quickly because it's gone. That's why just learn to let go about taking what as something permanent, to understand that in truth what is taken for the world is that which appears. If nothing appears at all, how can there be any world or anyone or anything? Is it true that the world is not far away and seeing is not far away at all? But when it appears, it's not just what we take it for the ideas, because at the moment when it's there, no ideas. Because it's not the ideas which is known as just a reality, but the seeing. Learn to understand the nature of that which has no leg or arm or anything or any rupa at all. It's there any moment, no matter moment of sleeping, thinking, liking, whatever is there. It's there different from other realities. This is the way to let go, very, very slowly, very, very little of ignorance and wrong understanding. Just learn about the truth, and at that moment, Panya begins to let go. Before it can let go the whole idea of something or I, it takes quite a long time because the accumulation of wrong understanding, taking what is there as something, has been accumulated quite a long, long time. That's why it takes quite a long time to understand what is there. Naturally, by conditions, by understanding, gradually, little by little, we can say in word Dhamma, but is there a reality? That's all. Seeing is real. It's a reality, different from hearing. Hearing is real. It's not seeing, but it is that which arises and experience sound. It's not permanent. It's conditioned to arise and then fall away instantly as any other reality, that's all. So the truth of that which arises and falls away so very rapidly is not known yet. Until right understanding begin to understand little by little of the truth of what it is, different from the others. The seeing now sees different from that which is seen, little by little. That's why we listen again and listen again, in order just to have a little more understanding. Very, very slightly at a time, very profound. It works its way, no one at all. Understanding is understanding, but it's so very little in the beginning. But the truth is there, any time to be known. That's why, in order to understand what, it has to be that which has been conditioned to appear only. Not at moment when one tries to understand, tries to do, or anything else. That's why before it can be pariyatti, it has to understand the truth. Dhamma, seeing is real. So what is real is a Dhamma. It's not permanent. Now is the moment of the development of understanding the truth. So very gradual, the only way. The Eightfold Path, the fourth of the Ariya Satya. That's why it's so very subtle. Again and again, on and on and on, just about seeing to conditioned moment of understanding it, unexpected moment, by conditions only. It can be right now or not now, at night or tomorrow, who knows, or next life, who knows. How much understanding develop in just a moment, while there are the accumulation of ignorance and attachment and all kinds of akusala eons and eons ago. That's why this life is a parami, panya develop to condition other kusala to develop instead of having time for akusala more and more. Is this the path, the only way to understand what is there? If no thinking, no talking, discussing on the truth of it at all, it's time for akusala. Never be moment of understanding what is there right now. That's why keep on hearing, considering, reading, considering, thinking, considering, little by little. That's why we have discussion anytime to understand the truth as much as conditions are there, allow. Or condition the moment of understanding. Even again, it has to be again, it has to be again, to have firm confidence of the truth. Otherwise, how can there be a moment of firm confidence of the truth, of seeing right now? Is that the way, the only way to understand seeing right now? Or not just seeing anything by conditions, without expectation? Which one would be moment of realizing the truth of any one reality which hasn't arisen yet?